Hey guys. So I swear the things that I find that I enjoy the most are the things that I was never looking for in the first place. The best thing to do is when you are in a store that sells makeup or clothing is just keep an open mind and keep your eyes open. I was at Dollar Tree on Saturday and I went right into the makeup section to see if they had anything new and didn't see anything interesting at all. Started walking around the store looking at end caps, and I got a couple rows down from the makeup section and saw this end cap. Actually, it was wrapped around the end cap, so it wasn't on the actual end cap, but then you turn the corner and it was facing sideways. And I saw these eyeshadows from LA Colors. Now, you guys know I have tons of LA Colors stuff, but they reminded me an awful lot of the eyeshadows by LA Colors that they sell at Dollar General, except these were in 2-packs. And let me insert some pictures for you because I want to show you what these look like in the packaging. That way, if you watch this video and this is something that you think you might be interested in, it'll make it easier for you to find them because I've already got them out of the packages because I've been testing them out since I bought them. So let me insert some pictures so you can see what they look like. Okay, so those are some close-up shots. So it's by LA, they're by LA Colors, and it says double take 2-piece eyeshadow. And I still have the cardboard backing, but I wanted to show you what they look like intact in the package. Now, I had a really good feeling about these, you guys. I have like a sixth sense when it comes to makeup. If I see something, if I come across something good, like my makeup radar goes off. And I was really excited about these when I saw them. So you get 2 eyeshadows in each package. I bought all 4 sets. So it was only $4 for 8 eyeshadows. And they are not all the same quality from set to set. So I wanted to test them out, or test out as many as I could before I did this video. So I bought them on Saturday. On Sunday, I wore the set called Boulder. And Boulder is a silver and a black. Now, black is sometimes difficult for companies to do. I don't know why that is, but they seem to have a hard time with it. And these were very, very good. I would say if I was to give this set a grade, I would give it a B plus or an A minus. And it looked really pretty on. It was very pigmented. It was very easy to blend. Silver and black is a combination that is very complimentary on me, and I probably should wear it more often because it does go good with my skin tone and my eye color and all that. And when my hair finishes growing out someday, at least we're down to hair now, when my hair finishes growing out, I'll probably wear silver and black eyeshadow more because it'll look even better on me when my hair is all gray or white or whatever color this is. So I was really happy with that. I think what I'll try to do is do some swatches for you at the end of the video once I finish explaining what these are and how they are. So then the next set I wore on, getting confused now. Let's see, I found these on Saturday, so I wore that set on Sunday. And then on Monday, I wore the next set that I'm going to show you. This set is called Moxie, and these are the purples. And oh, what beautiful purples they are. However, texture-wise, oh, by the way, I should tell you that these are all shimmer eyeshadows. No mattes in any of these. They're both shimmer. But what I did with every single one was I put the lighter shade on my lid and then used the darker shade in each set in the crease and in the outer corner of my lids, and then dragged it down along the lower lash line. So anyway, this set is called Moxie, and they are purples, and the pigmentation on this darker purple is not that strong, but it didn't really matter. I just put a little more on my brush and just, you know, built it up slower. But sometimes I really even like it when eyeshadows aren't that pigmented, because it makes them easier to blend and it makes them easier to work with, and then you don't ever end up with too much on your eyes. But I would say that I would give this set probably like a B- or a C+ in terms of working with it, and like I said, the pigmentation. But these colors are so pretty. If you like purple eyeshadows, you definitely need this. Talking to you, Charlene. Yeah, these are really, really pretty. And I really liked the way those looked when I wore them on Monday, yesterday. And then today I am wearing the set called Fiery. And this is what Fiery looks like. And these are plums, I would say. And so that's what I have on right now. I just, like I said, the lighter shade is on my lids, and then the darker shade is in the crease, dragged along the lower lash line and in the outer lid portion. And these performed wonderfully. They were plenty pigmented. I would give this set probably an A. And I can't believe these eyeshadows are 2 for $1. I mean, that's incredible. So the only set that I haven't tried yet was the set called Canvas. And I picked this last, or I didn't use this, because I already have so many eyeshadows like this, but I didn't want to pass it up because like I said, I had a good feeling about these sets. So you get a gold, and then you get like a brown, and yeah, they're both shimmery. I swatched these because I thought these were going to be a couple of the same colors that I had bought from Dollar General at one time, but they're not. The colors aren't exactly the same, and they perform better than those. That's another thing I was going to tell you. If you've tried the ones from Dollar General, they're good, but they're not great. These seem to be better quality. So if you've been disappointed with the Dollar General ones, you might like these better. And the price is basically the same, because if you buy these single eyeshadows from LA Colors at Dollar General, they're 50 cents a piece. So these are 2 for $1. So yeah, it's the same thing. So now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do some swatches, and I'll show you what the eyeshadows look like with no primer, and then I'll show you what they look like with primer, just so you can see if there's a difference. Okay, so that first set called Boulder, which is the silver and black. This is what they look like. This is the black with no primer, and then this is the black over primer. And then this is the silver with no primer, and this is the silver with primer. And I think it's important to show you what they look like with and without primer, because most of the time when people do swatches, they're showing you swatches with no primer. Well, that's not really fair, because who wears eyeshadow with no primer nowadays? I mean, we've all been watching YouTube long enough that we know how important primer is. So, I mean, not only does it change the application and everything, but in some cases it actually changes the color itself. I mean, you can clearly see the difference in the color. It almost becomes like a different color with primer. And by the way, I used the LA Colors primer. That made the most sense to me. I almost hate to use it though, because this is my favorite drugstore primer and I haven't been able to find it since I bought it originally, because when I bought this, I was not close to home at all. I just happened to stop in a store. It was was it a Family Dollar or a Dollar General? I can't even remember now. But I just decided to pop in there and I saw this and grabbed it. And now I can't find it anywhere near me, and they don't sell it on their website. But anyways, so this is what the silver and black set looks like with and without primer. Really amazing, the difference in color there. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this next set is called Moxie, and this is the purple one. And here are the swatches. Now, remember when I was talking about how this worked, I said that this was the poorest one in terms of pigmentation. And you are going to have to build it up like crazy, as you can see from the swatches. I swatched this the same way I did the other one, just so you could see like the comparison. Like, I didn't want to keep going over it and over it and over it in order to make it look like something that it wasn't. But I still feel like this is worth getting because the colors are so beautiful. All right, so here's the lighter purple with no primer, and then there's that same purple with primer. So the color stayed the same on this one, like on the other one it changed. This one has stayed the same, it's just deeper. And then the darker purple with no primer, and then with primer. So you can see that that's still not really building up that well. So what I did was, the day that I wore this, I took my brush and I swirled it completely perpendicular to the shadow so that I really packed the pigment on the end of that brush and just, you know, buffed it in and just kept adding a little bit more until it was the intensity I wanted it to. But these shades are so gorgeous that even though they're a little trickier to work with, not as pigmented, I still think that I would buy it again in a heartbeat. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, out of the 3 sets that I've tried, this next one, Fiery, which are plums, I feel like this one performed the best. This is the closest to perfect that you're going to get with these sets, I think. This is the one that I have on my eyes right now. These are the swatches. Okay, so this is the lighter shade with no primer. This is with primer. So see, it almost doesn't even need primer. It's so good. And then for this one, this is the darker plum shade with no primer. And then this is with primer. So the primer definitely darkens it up a little bit, but it's pretty damn beautiful all by itself, even without primer. So this is definitely the best quality set, I think, out of the 4. Haven't used the last one yet, but I can kind of tell by the swatches that this is going to be the best one. So let me move on to the last one. Okay, so this is the last set. It's called Canvas, and you get a gold and a brown. And this is what they look like swatched. So this is the gold with no primer, and then this is the gold with primer. With primer, that's really stunning. And then this is interesting. Look at the brown with no primer. It looks like a gold, and then with primer, it looks like a brown for sure. Oh, and look at how different it looks when I change my hand. The way the light catches it, it really looks different when I move my hand. And this set is the kind of thing that I think would appeal to most people. Most people seem to like these golden brown or beige and gold and, you know, that color scheme, especially for fall and winter. Even though I haven't used this particular one yet, I can tell by the way it's swatched that this is going to be a really, really good one too. Matter of fact, what I'm going to try to do, no promises, but I'm going to try to wear this set tomorrow, and I'm going to try to do a video because I've been spending oodles and oodles of time decluttering more of my makeup, and I've been decluttering my eyeshadows, and I'm going to have to break it down to 2 videos because there's no way I can fit it into one video, what I've decluttered. So I'm going to do a drugstore eyeshadow declutter, and I'm going to do a high-end eyeshadow declutter. And if you have a preference to which one you'd like to see first, you can let me know in the comment section, and I will try to do that video next and wear this last set in that video so that you can see what it looks like on. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.